episode 165. Hunt for Nervimex. Hit it, DJ. All right, guys, girls, and squirrels. My name is Henry Montney, also known as Mayhem the Hearts May. Say how you guys doing today? This is our campaign that we were starting off for a small little side venture. You're going to be seeing some interesting, crazy times. But last we left off, before we introduce ourselves, this is Rolling to Die, episode 165. All right, we're going to go down for introductions from there. Trooper.
Greetings, I am Dark Trooper coming from you live from Secret Location, aka my couch. And I will be playing Grismont the Face Splitter.
And yes, I'm not on screen right now, but bringing you your music. I'm playing as Valnir Nighthammer. And as a mystery character, I am DJ Thunderbeast. I will be on screen shortly. I am finishing up dinner.
Winning. I just finished my dinner too. Yes, I'll be playing as Chrome Tombcrawl tonight. And also the NPCing of Llama's sidekick character called Sir Llama. So, on that note, I would like for everybody to roll 2d20 for me to start off the night for Rolling to Die. And we're going to go and hit it off from there. Oh, nice.
Yes, I glue.
Ooh, got good ones. 18 and 19, 37.
18 light, 19 dark.
Sure, let's go with that.
Oh, roll 2d20.
I did.
And
I got 18 and 19.
18 and 19, yes. One's light, one's dark. Okay.
I got an 18 dark, nat 1 light.
I got a nat 20 light and 9 dark. And I got to roll NPC for Dom for Spev because he has prior engagement still. So he got a 10 dark and a 4 light. or for Dom's character Spev would be a she. Okay. And then, oh yeah, the crazy llama. Really? Okay, llama NPC. Oh, 11 light and a nat 20 dark. Everybody was resting up. Where was the last thing and place you guys remember you were resting as the last thing you remember before it goes dark?
Don't remember it at all. I think I
Okay.
stayed up on the wreck.
You stayed in the upper deck until you went to sleep?
I guess so. I'm just making a guess.
Oh, well, so, say, what was your roll? 18 and 19. Okay, you're good. So you have a choice then. The weather and the storms get roughly and crazy as you guys are rumbling through. You can only make an energy bubble around this so long that protects you from the water and the storms, as Sir Lama does from the ship, or Captain Lama at this time. But there's a point in time before you rest off. You go downstairs to the quarters, or you sleep upstairs, where you hear the strange absurdities of songs coming from Captain Lama with his pirate hat on and a fake bird on his shoulder. He has a real bird, but he just forgot where it went. Where would Grisma be sleeping?
Uh,
You go by his personality.
let's say the brig.
So you head down to the brig. All right. The storm hits roughly. For you, Thunderbase, as Valnir and secret character. Train is coming. What are the odds?
Valnir would technically be in the medic bay because he passed out from his injuries.
Okay. Over time in the night, you're going to be healed within that time you laid down. And then for Spev, she went off down to the quarters area after getting luncheon and grabbing some snacks, hanging out and eating, going up and to where the rafters of the shift are above instead of under where it is. Sleeping in a small little section where a small makeshift bed was created for people of smaller size. Tomb Crawl, she was downstairs after the water started getting roughed and the shield couldn't maintain properly from the constant hitting. And Captain Llama being all kooky with his song, preferring his song over the magical spell, keeping it up. As he may have wrote the spell, but he forgot the lines, the spell he wrote. Chrome runs downstairs and finds the quarters and falls asleep, occasionally being battered and bludgeoned by crumbs because of Spev sleeping above, eating snacks. You guys rest up for several hours as the ship rocks back and forth. At one point, you feel like a abrupt slowing down of the ship, and where the waters would usually go crazy and calmed. And then a big rock happens. All of you. Everybody needs to do a dexterity save, as you're still in a sleeping time at this moment, but you all took a full rest. So if you needed a full rest, you do your full rest first, then do a dexterity save for me, please.
Are we doing a dexterity save or a throw?
16 plus 10, 26.
Okay.
For the first, for the mystery, a 20. And that 20 plus 3, 23.
And what'd you get, Trooper?
What was it, a dexterity save or a throw?
Dexterity save. It's the smaller number, not the larger number.
18 plus 4, 22.
Okay. And I got a plus 5. My dice. Ooh. Chrome got a 3 plus 5. She got an 8. Oh, yeah, she just had a even with that nat 20 for light, her dark was a 9. Thanks to sleeping and crumbling crumbs all over Chrome all night, as she slept crazily too, both of them. As Bev got a 6 plus 5. They both fling to the side. As they were in, Chrome was in one side in the middle of the beds. She ended up at the far back where the sixth one was. As she slammed against where the stock clothes and items are that are tied down to the wall. And she's upside down, hanging there. Her tits are in her face, and her nightgown is upside down, just revealing everything. As Spev is right over, falling on top of her as well, as both these girls are just laying there awkwardly. From, get off me, you little... I'm sorry, jeez. As Spev wipes off her chest and gets up and brushes herself off. The hell was that? I think we need to get there. As Home presses the gem that's on the blouse that glows, making it so her armor glows and turns and reveals itself over. It's kind of like a fast way to put my drama. It's cool armor. That kind of eyes all big, going, that's crazy. You want some? They head upstairs, as no one else left in those rooms. But also because Chrome was snoring up loudly, and so was Spev. No one was in that seesaw. As we head forward, we stop. And the next room is where Grismont is. Grismont. Grismont, tell me what you're doing.
Grismont's just laying in the brig after sleeping off after drinking several barrels of the ship's grog, snoring up a storm. Even the prisoners are going, let us out! We're sorry, we didn't mean it!
Yeah. As you're keeping yourself from being flung back and forth doesn't mean the items in there are not. You said what was the storage room?
No, it was the brig.
The brig, okay. So the brig had quite a few items in it flinging back and forth. Let's check that number. There is 9 items flinging back and forth. I need you to roll a dexterity check for me. And if you're doing anything special or unique, it needs to be athletics or acrobatics as well.
What do you want me to do again? I can't hear you really well.
There we go. Thank you. I need you to do a dexterity check for me, please.
I got 17 plus 4, 21.
Okay, 21.
For our dexterity check.
All right. Now roll a d10 for me. All right, you dodged 6 out of the 9 items flying at you. 3 of them are still coming at you, but you have a chance to hit these because your dexterity save or dexterity check is high enough. I need you to roll 3. Are they going to be weapon attacks, unarmed strikes? What are they going to be?
I'm going to use unarmed strikes.
All right, 3 unarmed strikes. First one advantage, and the second 2 are straight rolls.
I got 14, 15, and dirty 20.
Okay. The first one you miss as it flies and hits to your shoulder, but you rage right through and smash the next one with your left arm. And then the third one coming right at you, you just headbutt and just smash through it. As these crates just smash open. And nice boxes of liquor that were hidden in that room were just now revealed. As a few of them did splash over you, and now you smell like alcohol. But to be honest, it's a better smell for some of these guys in the D&D world. The smell of cranberry alcohol. So, you kind of look like you're like covered in red, which is funny. So it's a orc that's green and red.
And brown all over.
Ew. As Chrome and Spev open the door, and that's all they see is Grismont standing there covered. And Chrome going, Grismont, we need to... Wow, that was... Hey, wait, there's the liquor. I'll be right back. I need some... And there's rum, too. Ooh. Spev walks right behind. You go, girl. And goes up and grabs her liquor and rum and everything. Mounting those up, I'll put those in for both of them. What is Grismont saying before it goes over to Trooper, or it goes over to Thunderbase?
It's like this liquor is weak. I kind of lick it a little bit and go, this liquor tastes weak. What the slug is going on?
I am not sure, but it felt like the ship either rocked roughly from the storm coming, or we hit something. As you guys, everybody roll a perception check for me, as you guys all hear from the captain up at the top. Captain Llama.
15, 10 plus 5.
Okay. What'd you get, Thunderbase? Whoa, Thunderbase just teleport glitched in his... I'm watching Thunderbase, and I asked him, and I watched him. He was on the left, and he teleported to the right walking, and Now he's gone. It's magic. Thunderbase, I don't know what you're doing, but that's cool, but scary. But let me know what your perception is as you're waking up.
A 15 plus 1, 16.
16. Okay, thank you. Ooh, you got a nat 1. Or is that plus 1? Oh, yeah, you said a 15. You rolled a 15. All right. And then Spev.
15 plus 1, 16.
Yes. 16 for you. And then Spev got a 16 plus 4. Chrome got an 18 plus. Let me look at hers. Plus 4 for me as well. Okay. So 22 for me. You guys all hear from Sir, or for Captain Llama. Storm coming! Sharp rocks ahead, I think. I hope. There's a bright light, too. Maybe a light tower.
Stay away from the light.
But I can't help it.
It's so
Do you
pretty.
need me to knock you out with this hammer again?
I'm
gonna roll a persuasion for that one.
All right, roll persuasion, and I am going to counter roll.
A 20.
All right.
Don't
I
have
had
any.
a,
I don't have
15.
any plus modifier for persuasion, so it's just a 20.
Yeah, that's funny. He's same for him. He got a 15 you had to beat. So you persuade him not to want to go towards the light. But he just told you that after you guys woke up, as he's been already pursuing the light. And then you hear him say, so I need to turn around again then, right? Because I've been trying to chase this light for a while.
Where are
Damn you, Thomas. Stop ruining our
Right.
podcast.
You're yelling at me again.
No, I'm yelling at Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Smoke some
So
weed. Smoke weed every day.
And that
Thomas
was
the tree's phone. As it-
him talking to the llama man. Where are we?
Thomas was very angry for a moment. He looks over at you and he looks up toward you. You look ahead. You swear you see it above, probably about maybe 100 feet, 50 or 100, no, 75 to 100 feet, fluctuating between there. And you see the clouds and like fog that's slowly in, and a horrible smell in the water. Would you do another perception check for me for whoever has ran up steps? I have ran up the steps. So has Spev by now. Grismont, have you?
I might as well head that way. I'm still trying to clean my. I'll start heading up.
All right, so you be last up there, though. Valnir's up there yelling at Captain Llama right now. we all run up, and the rest of the crew is just getting to work doing their thing. And right when he says that, I want all of you to roll a perception check for me as you reach up and you're looking around and seeing the water.
18 plus 5, 23.
17. Wow, she got a 19. That's a 4 for me. Okay, I got a 17 plus 4. I got 21. Spev got a 19 plus 4. So a 23. What'd you get, Thunderbase, for Valnir?
Perception, you said?
Yes. Perception check, please.
Yee, the 4 plus 1, 5. I'm more focused as the captain.
You're more fixated just staring off at this llama-headed looking captain, screaming and yelling at him. He just looks over at you with this these funny eyes staring off in the night through you like a dead space. And it's like SpongeBob it's like Patrick from SpongeBob. He's just staring at you. And you're just sitting going, I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you. And he's going, what? And he smirks and smiles in a goofy way. His pet bird and pet monkey that are both stuffed animals that are not even real, they just start moving with magic. They start clapping and pointing like, oh, look! As they've seen the tower get a little closer of the light as it starts beaming like in a circle looking for something. It hasn't hit us yet, but it's looking around. Chrome and Grismont, you're last to see of us, but you do see it. And then Spev, she sees it. The girls see it first. What about Llama? Does Llama even see it, or is he focused on half and half? He's double 11s. So he goes cross-eyed as he's talking to you, Valnir. You see one eye just drift off to the left as he's talking to you, and one eye straight, like a cartoon, just and just keeps looking off and just watching. As
Don't you end me!
And then the bird on this side is on the shoulders, talking you, squawking. The monkey on this side is freaking out and screeching and ah. And Chrome looks up, and Spev looks up, and Spev goes, hey, I think that reminds me of an anglerfish. Not really a light tower, but the beam is like a light tower. In the history of sea creatures, isn't that a great... Chrome looks over going, don't you even say it, and don't you swear. I'm terrified of anglerfish, let alone angler titans. As you guys look, you see all the jagged rocks around the ship. You thought there were jagged rocks or yellow and crusted and decayed a little bit. Now some have skeletons and bones on them. Anybody that rolled a 15 or higher. You see broken ships between some and decayed remnants, even giants. As you go around this giant circular mouth that is engulfing around completely of the ship that could even be a ship 100 times bigger than yours, is how big it is. And you see the teeth start closing around the jaws.
I am going to use an action to activate my Gem of Seeing, which allows me to have, for 10 minutes, True Sight for up to 120 feet.
True Sight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you do this, and you look and see this giant mouth right over. And with true sight, you see this giant magical creature that is ancient beyond time, of our knowing in the ocean.
Is it Scylla?
Hey, it's like an anglerfish that's big enough to consume Godzilla.
He looks at Crom and is like, well, unfortunately, your fear came true. Looks like it is an angler titan.
And she just starts screaming because she realizes that watchtower is not a tower, but a giant tongue with a light at the end of it, and grapply tentacles. No, 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 no! There's no tentacle I like. No, no, no. Oh no, no, very nice. Not good. We're going to die. Oh, oh God! Why did I switch places with Mayhem? Fuck. And then
At this point, I need that thing to make a dex save.
the giant angler of doom or the tongue? The tongue is what's about to do something.
The tongue.
Okay. An 18.
Okay, so then it is going to be taking half. Where is it? Right here. Half of 5 points fire damage from a level 4 fireball that comes directly out of the shadows.
Okay. The tongue starts beaming towards us, and right when it gets ready to hit us with this pulsating beam, a fireball comes out of nowhere through the shadows and smashes into this tongue, whipping it back for a moment. And you swear you've seen the rocks shift back and forth for a moment.
Now, don't go and telling me you guys are about to get eaten just like that. Are you really that dumb? As out of the shadows pops Edward Knight.
As Crom just looks over, going, "I knew it was you.
Well,
But now you're
when
going
it's
to
a
get eaten with
fiery-
us. Hell."
Well, when it's that fiery prick again, of course I've got to be involved.
You hear this
Howdy,
here?
howdy, ho to you too, you green monster.
Griswold charges toward him, yelling, "What?"
I am going to try and drop into my shadow to make it like as if Ole!
All right, both of you do a acrobatics or
19
athletics.
plus a 19 plus 9. Nice.
Yeah, you
So
beat me.
28.
I got 11.
All right, so Grismont, you run and jump. Edward Knight, you just through the shadows, and Grismont jumps right over him where he would be and slamming to the ground, missing him. And then Edward Knight reappears just right behind him, just shaking his head. Crom standing there all...
Would have thought you would have learned by now.
Crom with one of those tear droop things of like, oh God, this is not going to end well. As it starts getting darker around all of you. Except for the blinding light that's pointing now almost at the ship. The teeth clamp around. Chrome Tomb Crawl looks up, going, "You know how big this thing is? It is let's just say it's one of the Cthulhu's favorite monsters, as it's even bigger than him." As it pulls us, the water cart's going down slowly from us underneath. Captain Lama raises his hand. I need everybody here to do a dexterity check for me. Make sure that all of you are able to hold your
got
place.
15 plus 4.
Okay. Okay.
Edward, you said a dexterity check?
I think so.
Okay, dexterity check. The dexterity check for Edward is an 11 plus 3, so 14. And for Valnir is a 13 plus 4, so 17.
Chrome and Spev both succeed as well. And Captain Lama. Oh. Captain Lama makes the bubble shield. What right as he does, it consumes around the small ship. We get bounced back and forth as he falls and gets thrown back. The shield follows him for a moment as he's casting it, and it just rocks the whole ship back and forth like a ping pong. We start rocking, falling down uncontrollably for a moment, going down till we hit near the... Okay, so first I'll have to do a survival check as a team now. So I need everybody to do a team survival check, please. Oops.
12 plus 5, 17.
Valnir gets a 16 plus 7. And Edward gets a 12 plus 9.
Chrome's a plus 10, so it's a 17 plus 10. And
So a 23 and a 21.
Instead of a 16 plus 8. Okay. They, now Llama. Wow. 18 plus 5. So all of you succeed. As you hang on as the ship goes down. Okay. Oh. All right. You guys hit down, and the ship bounces and rattles through this magical bubble, rocking back and forth. Yeah, you see the ship trying to maintain control with the Captain Llama, as he has to do a strength check. All right, now While you guys are coming down this, I'm going to need to see what is something each one of you can do to keep this thing from slamming into to controlling it from slamming correctly instead of upside down into the stomach acid. You guys need to maintain the sails, gotta control the hoist, we gotta hang on to something or hang on to others. What do each one of you do?
Valnir is going to. He is going to take his. Whip sword and wrap it around a post.
Your razor blade whip sword?
Yep.
How big and
Bigger, good.
Is it you trying to like grip it in or are you trying to cut it?
Grip it. Trying to wrap around it so that way it'll grip in.
All right, let's try it. Roll for an attack in it per se, and see how well you do. And
15 plus 10, 25.
Okay. You pull up and whip this blade around it, controlling it well as it wraps around, swirling. It locks and holds. You yank and you hear a little bit of the wood grind in, but it catches and holds for a moment. I need you to do a strength check for me to make sure you have controlled strength.
The
and
wood
don't
takes
accidentally...
7 points of damage from
Okay.
from it gripping in.
Okay. It still has plenty of health for now. But once it exceeds a certain amount, it's all snap.
You said a strength
but it will
check?
hang. Yes.
A 11 plus 4, 15.
15, okay. It's just enough to hold and make sure you don't tear in too much. Too high may have damaged it. Too low wouldn't have held enough. Okay, so Grismont, what are you doing to hold on or help?
Where am I? Am I close by the mast or the?
You were right behind all of us in the steps originally, as we were all talking to Captain Llama, and then we all headed up to right where he was at the wheel, and then you seen Edward Knight and Valnir getting ready and hanging on. What do you do?
If I'm still by the doorway, I just brace my arms against the doorway.
All right, you just see him do that. I need you to do a strength check for me.
5.
5 plus 5, or 5 plus
2
9.
plus 3.
Please. I'm sorry. You think you're holding on, not realizing you're pushing on one of the mailbox panels where it throws the mail into the captain's quarters to give him notes when needed. So right when you shift forward, you're going to get flung, but you're not going to know it until later. Chrome Tomb Crawl. Oh, wow, finally. She rolls a nat 20 as she grabs her magical rope and shoots it down at the bolt holder in the ship. And grasps on with it and has it wrapped around her. As she clenches her feet to the ground. You see her raising her shield up as it glows. As and she starts casting a blinding or a light spell of orbs above her. Stev turns into. Here you go. Stev turns into a giant crab creature like the one you guys fought, but like not too big, but big enough.
Crab creature.
Yep. Crab people. Crab. And gets strength bonus. So 13 plus 4, so 17. And it hangs on to the mast and hangs on the part where the steps are. That they go up where the sail is. Captain Llama. Alright, 17 plus 3. As he hangs on, making sure that you guys don't swing back and forth left and right. Alright. He slid down and he hit near the end. We slam down right into the stomach acid of this creature. Everybody rocks. Grismont, you slide forward as you lunge off downward towards past people. We're going to see Stev first. Stev got a 17 plus 4 to see if he catches you. So, 1 to see. And Chrome, using her shield, a 13 plus 6. So, Grismont, you got to see who you're going to try to hold on to sliding. Who do you try to touch them?
What's up?
You, right when we crashed down with our ship into the stomach acid of this giant creature, you flung forward because your strength check wasn't high enough.
Okay.
So, do you choose to grab onto Stev that turned into a giant crab person, or to Chrome that is holding on with one thing with the magical rope to the bolt to the ground, or and your magical shield in the air, or to the giant crab that's hanging on to the giant
I think I'll grab onto the
mast.
crab.
All right. So, all right, she reaches out to grab you. We used a 15 to try to grab. You just got to get around that number. What roll for a dexterity check, please?
A net 20 plus 4, 24.
Nice. All right, so this is funny. Bev just got a net 20 for her strength to pull you up. She pulls you right in, making sure you don't fly off. If we land hard, the ship slows down as the magical bubble, you see it fixate after the splash towards the bottom more. As you all look over and see Captain Llama, like he's one hand controlling the ship left and right, as the other hand is casting a spell with his fingers and his hands up in the air. And as he's going, I can hold on to the shield for a long time, but it's better if we get out of here. I can't always maintain the shield 24/7. He smiles. Give me about a little bit of time and I can get us out of here. But I need to focus one hand on the shield. I need the other hand to focus on the spell. Don't let anybody break my concentration, please. I think we're going to have a problem. I really don't feel like being digested. Digestion hurts. Grandmaster Llama sent me one time to a mission where I got digested, and it was a bad day. I learned the spell. The spell takes over 10 minutes. Especially with one hand, it's going to take about 15 minutes. So that's the D&D time. That means 30 minutes. So what you guys say or do is you feel the ship floating as best it can around the gases, and the shield is like just flickering around you, trying to protect you guys from the poisons and gases that are around, and the stomach acid flaming around. A big circular glowing area with the light that you guys have that Chrome casted, and that the ship has glowing from the orb making it float. You have the blue light in the back, and then you have this purple-esque light in the front. And then a small yellowish light on the very front of the ship that is looks like a cherub kind of drawn in, holding a lamp of some sort. What do you guys say or do?
First, I will, since I grabbed on as a crab person, I'm going to get up. I sniff the air. It's like, smells bad in here.
As Chrome looks at you, yeah, it's kind of the poison gases, so they're acidic.
So, we're inside the stomach. I started looking around for a way out.
Being that I have true sight for 10 minutes, am I able to see my way out?
You can see what?
Can I see a way out?
What's your roll perception check for me, or what is
I have true sight for 10 minutes, remember, because of my gem of seeing.
All right, with that true sight, and you're looking, you've seen the esophagus, and you dropping down to the belly and everything hit, as there's a lot of swerves and swings. It's a hard climb unless you guys can just fly and dodge, getting all the way up to get out of the mouth. Mind you, there's water constantly splashing and coming down it, and dissipating at times, and other kinds of creatures and formalities and things like that. You don't know what horrors that you're going to try to find when you go up there. Find out if you want. If not, you can find other ways around this. But I need everybody to do the perception.
He looks and says, "Can anyone make this thing regurgitate us? Do you think that's possible?"
I got 8, so I can't see shit. Griswold just looks around and goes, "Oh, I got still here." Wait, I do an I do a. What do I do to remember something? Investigation?
No. Wisdom check. Or Arcana.
Yeah,
Or not, well, it's history, I think.
I was going to suggest that we may take some of the liquor from downstairs in the hold and just dump it into the stomach.
As Chrome looks over, going, first off, not doing that to my rum or any alcohol I have. Secondly, we don't have enough to even make this thing hiccup, let alone get drunk. I have power, but
Edward
not.
looks at Chrome and is like, "Do you think maybe we could give him acid reflux? I mean, we both do fire."
We could, but do we really want to dodge acid?
Do we have any choice?
Yeah, I'm focused on the conversation so Chrome doesn't see what's going on while you guys are talking. Spev, as a crab person, she has a 15 plus. Okay, 5, so dirty 20. And Llama getting at 20. Wow, he's the only one I can see properly. All you guys are having this talk left and right. You see those who do succeed see a ship off in the stomach acid floating, coming towards you guys, tattered and torn and ripped, holes all in it. Some figures and creatures of the vessel standing and walking up. Missing flesh, skeletals, some are ghostly. They light the torches as they look up. Their captain, skeletal as can be, with only a beard that's left hanging, looks back and pulls its sword and points. And
All
pulls
pitted from the acid.
it. Yep. You see a cannonball light and fire right at you guys. And then finally here's and Captain Llama, get down, everybody! As he throws the shield forwards, you see the cannonball hit. The magic fluctuates rapidly as a big explosion happens in front. What do you guys say or do as this happens?
I just show a big toothy grin and it's like, finally some action.
The ship's coming right at you guys.
We shoot it then. If it's coming right at us, we shoot it.
And as it turns and flays the cannon sideways at you, blasting at you. Whoops. All right, guys. We're going to do a turn of initiative to see what you guys do during this in-sea combat, as you guys have to protect Llama and let him continue to spell to get you guys out of here, or and while that's happening, you got to defend and fight this ship of undead crew that are haunting the stomach bowels of this creature.
I am going to. I got 11 for my initiative.
Okay. What'd you get, Thunderface?
Edward got a nat 1 plus 6, 7. Valnir got a 17 plus 4.
21. All right. Chrome. What's your initiative? That's plus 5, huh? What'd you get? A 9 plus 5, a 14. And then for Spev, a 15 plus 3, 18. For Llama, Nat 1 plus 4, 5. That's funny. All right. And the bad guys. All right, cool. I got some decent numbers. First up, Valnir. Valnir, then Spev. What do you do? Thunder based.
Okay, so Valnir's first.
Yes. The 21.
Okay, am I able to see how far away they are?
Roll perception check and I'll let you know.
Valnir's the one with the true sight.
Okay, then yeah, you see them. Their ship's about 20 feet and enclosing, as ours is floating above a little bit as theirs blasted at us. Theirs is ghostly, and it rises up to our level as they're getting ready to try to board us.
I am needing them to make a dexterity save.
Dexterity save for whom? How many?
Everyone within the central part of the ship. So everyone within 10 feet around the center of the ship.
Okay, so that'd be 2 of them. All right, you hit the guy that was firing the cannon, and you hit the spearman that specializes in throwing the explosive spear.
Okay. Oh yeah, and a Constitution save as well.
A 16 plus 3 for one guy, and the other one was a 16 plus 4. So a 19 and 20.
Okay. So they're safe from that one. The one they failed on though is 44 points of lightning damage.
44 points of lightning damage.
Yep, I was using my staff of thunder and lightning. Now I gotta check to see if they okay. Yeah, they are saved then. Okay. Oh,
All right, so you
okay, so
struck
they
the middle
actually
of the
take
ship.
half damage for that one.
Okay.
That is,
So
they're gonna
you
take
struck-
half of 9 for thunder damage as well.
Okay. You struck down this lightning onto them, hitting and smashing. You see where it should have sunk a ship, but it didn't.
Mhm. And
You knock them both down, but they start getting back up.
I am going to use my bonus action to jump from the ship. And try and do a landing strike for my actual action with my hammer.
Okay.
So with it, nice. A 10 plus 10, dirty 20 for the action to jump and land there.
All right. It's an acrobatics or athletics to run and jump across.
And then for the attack is an 18 plus 12. So a dirty 30.
You jump across and land. How are you landing? And are you trying to hit somebody in the process or just land across?
I am I'm trying to hit the closest one of the two that was there.
Okay. So that's the guy who's firing the cannons.
Yep.
He sees big Goliath flying in the air, and he looks up at you and pulls out his sword. But by the time he pulls out his sword, it's too late. These giant feet just land across his face.
13 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Let's see, are the hands listening? An 11 and a 19. I think one of them would be listening.
As long as it's over 10.
Oh, then they're both listening. The first one is shooting the crossbow with an 18 plus 10, 28 to hit.
All right, that hits.
The guy that I was attacking. 10 points of piercing damage. And then the other one is using my dagger of venom. 13 plus 11 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits 24.
All right. And 7 points of piercing. And 9 points of poison.
Okay, awesome. This is to the first guy.
Yep, and that ends my attacks.
Okay, drop down. What's that? Okay, he got him about halfway already. He's pretty messed up. All right. Next guy on the list is Spev. Spev is a giant crab. With an acrobatics athletics. Stands at bay and then runs and jumps onto the ship. Yeah, a 16 plus 8. Landing on top of the ship. Rocking it in the front. Goes for a big clamp with a 19 plus 8. Grappling at this. The one skeleton with a big axe. Slamming him against the pillar. the ship mast, doing 5, 13 points of bludgeoning damage, and then crushing with the claw, an extra 12 points of damage. I get one more attack with her. She misses completely with the next attack with a 2 + 8 for a 10, missing the one with the spear. That ends her turn. So that's 1. Now Chrom's turn. Chrome. Let's see, what do I want to do? You know what? She shrugs her shoulders, pulls out her bazooka, called Bad Move. You guys heard that correctly. Chrome pulls out of her bag this big rocket launcher with a dragon mouth at the end. Painted green with red eyes. And the sight is uniquely designed with a gold crest. The aim is Bad News. It's a +5 for firing. 16 + 5, 21 to hit. I shoot it right at the captain. His AC is 21, so I hit him. How much damage is that? 2d12 + 5.
Edward Knight is going to use a reaction to hand Chrome an incinerary round for her bazooka.
All right, give me a second. I still got one more roll. All right, an extra 8 points of explosive damage on top of that. And then she looks at you and hands and loads in the next round, which takes her bonus action. How many rounds can I fire per turn at this point? Reload. This will fire. Ooh. I fired 3 rounds. So I fired 1. That means I get 2 more to randomly hit. Let's see what happens. A 17 + 5, that's a hit. And another 17 + 5, that's a hit. As I hit the big giant guy and then hit the captain again. 04, 26, and a 14, and they both have a plus to them with 12. Not 10, but 12. All right, 4 and 2. Okay. So you drop down to 1. You drop down to. Okay. I did significant damage. He loads in the special round that Edward Knight handed her as the bazooka that says Panda News on it instead of Bad News. And it shows a Bad Panda yelling at Chrome and Chrome crying, throwing a bazooka and shooting it, blowing something up and saying yay. And a crudely drawn doodle on her bazooka that's medieval stylist with a dragon head up the front of the barrel. And she smiles. And she goes, you know, guys, I have had this thing for a very long time, but I did not want to let me continue. Yes, I really wanted to finish the art. Don't you think it's pretty? And that ends her turn. It is now Grismont's turn. And then Edward Knight after Grismont.
Grismont is going to jump on towards the other ship.
All right, roll an acrobatics for athletics.
I got 19 + 9, 28.
What was it? What did you say again, Grismont?
I jump on the ship and start attacking the crew.
All right, what was your acrobatics or athletics?
It was a 28, like 2 plus 9.
28. Okay, explain to me how you jump across and how does it look with a 28? You can pretty much do anything.
I climb up our own mast and then just weave across using my flight boots to cushion my fall and just strike the middle of the ship with a 26 with my tank hammer.
Okay. So who are you hitting with the hammer?
I was hitting the middle of the ship.
Oh, you're just hitting the ship directly?
Yes, it's
All right,
it's
roll front
acid.
back.
I got a 20. I believe I got a 20 something. Yeah, I think I got 26. This is
26. Okay.
This is
Good.
acid. It says it's acid damaged. I figured it would do some serious damage.
Well, it's a ghost ship. So as you smash into it, you see it break apart and rip and explode those pieces. Not too long after, you see it coming right back together. Realizing it's a ghost ship. The only reason these ghost guys never died by being consumed by the creature, because when the creature consumed them, they were already dead and they were ghostly cursed with the ship. And that they're protected technically because of the curse. It's their twist.
So now I just started attacking the crew with my tank hammer.
Who are you hitting?
Whomever's closer.
There's the big guy at the spear. There's the cannon guy that Devontae just wrecked. There is the captain. And then there is the scout. That's the magic guy. There's 5 altogether.
I will attack the cannon crew.
Okay. Cannon crew guy that Valmir already hit.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you hit him, what are you doing?
I'm hitting him with my tank
With the hammer?
and sending him overboard.
All right, it does extra damage because he's undead.
I got 24, 14 plus 10.
Okay. You hit, and how much damage are you doing?
9, but I also, since I'm using my tank hammer, I get an extra D1 plus 10. An extra 1d10 for damage, so I was at 6 plus an 8. So 6 plus 8, that's 14. No, 16.
16 plus 9.
But since it's also I'm hitting him with the tank hammer, I'm also pushing him. So I'm pushing him off the ship.
All right. You hit him. He flies off, mostly dead, but not fully.
Well,
Launching him,
dead, but that's beside the point.
Like 10 feet away, he's kind of reach and grab at the ship, cartoonishly swaying and grabbing at it, and then looks down and sliding right into the water. Now, do you want to look down and see what happened to him, or
No, I'm just continuing to attack the other crew. But since I already used up my 2 actions, so I guess I'm done.
All right, that ends your character. Is there anything you say before you end your turn after smacking the guy down?
Is that all you got, you bony bastards? You bony gits.
One down, 4 to go. As they all look over, going, "Whoa!" Grismont's turn is done. It is now Edward Knight's turn, and then Sir Lama.
I need the ship to take a strength check.
The ship. Critical, double threes.
Mm.
And the ship does a legendary action to negate what you're doing to it. As the ship itself is alive. Kind of. Undeadish live. Ghostly.
Then can you really say that ship is really live or dead?
Okay, so
It's a Schrodinger.
it doesn't get damaged from it, but it's now dealing with it. 20 feet underneath, basically a radius of 20 feet around that ship is now black tentacles.
Lovely.
Edward's black tentacles.
Kinky.
So every turn it will now have to make a strength check. It got lucky
No,
this time.
kinky.
Nice. Okay.
And then
What else are you doing?
I am going to fire my musket at the captain.
All right, fire away.
14 plus 12 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
A 12 damage, piercing damage. And a 17 plus 12 to hit. 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that is all I can do. Nope, that was my 2 actions and bonus action.
All right. So here. All right, you heard him. He's not dead, but you surprised the living crap out of him. As he looks over, there goes his captain hat, and he hits the ground, and he gets back up and gets hit again.
Ugly ass hat anyway. It's not as flashy as mine. Mine's proper flash.
Crom looks over. Wait, when did he get the hat? Okay, it is now Sir Lama's turn. As he looks over and casts his spell and hopes that he can keep it going. A 17 plus 5. Okay, and then to maintain the shield, a 19 plus 4. He holds. No one's attacked him yet. So you guys are on schedule. Now back to the top. First for the villains. The skeletons. First one swings at Grismont with a 12 and misses completely.
I also have a 19 armor, so.
Yeah.
I just dodge it.
But this time,
I just look at him like, what was that? Were you trying to give me a breeze?
Then he hits you with a dirty 20, just grazing your arm.
I just look down at him, look back at it, look down at that. It's like, was that supposed to tickle?
Yeah, 8 points of damage altogether from that. All right. The next one's the captain, Valnir. He hits you with a nat 20 as he comes right up towards you and stabs you right with his blade.
Ooh, Grisman.
He pulls his pistol out and shoots it as well, but misses completely with the pistol. But the stab, he does 21 points of piercing damage. Okay, the next one, he gets the cannons ready and fires one at the ship. And misses with a 2 plus 6 and 8 and misses the ship completely, firing it right off into the wall. The next guy, though, has a nat 20 as he runs up with the spear and goes off and throws it, hitting Chrome. Sorry, not Chrome. It's the crab person's on the ship, not Chrome. The Spev, as the crab, gets stabbed, taking 20 points times 2, so 40 points of spear damage as it cracks her claw on her left arm as she screams in pain at the magical spear. That's the fisherman's spear. It goes for a second stab, but misses the 17 to hit as Spev steps back and does a action of retaliation with a 16 plus 9, grabbing him by his neck, squeezing, doing 12 points of damage. That's you. That's you. Okay. That ends their turn. The last guy loads the cannonballs. It's back to the top. Valnir. What does Valnir do as you are on a ship and the captain is just tried to stab you with a sword? Well, he did stab you, but now he's trying. He tried to shoot you and he missed.
Now he needs to make a Constitution save.
You've got a Constitution save?
Yes.
All right. He got a 10 plus 3, a 13.
He is 12 points of frost damage. Frost bite damage.
Okay.
And then a nat 20 plus 12 to hit. Doing 9 points of damage. That is even double. Wow. You'd think that would be a lot more. But he's also taking 4 points of lightning damage as well. Oh, wait, and another 3 points. So 7 points of lightning damage altogether.
All right. He's taking significant damage.
And then I got a backswing. Another nat 20. This time, 10 points of bludgeoning damage with 7 more points of lightning damage. And then, in first hand, A 15 plus 10, 25 to hit.
That's a hit.
6 points of piercing damage. And then a 19 plus 11. So dirty 30 to hit. Doing
Okay.
7 points of piercing and 11 points of poison.
All right. Because he's dead, the poison does do nothing, but the 7 points of piercing itself does. How do you want to do this as your last hand takes the final blow? How do you finish
wiggles
it off?
its way into that one perfect spot and turns the poison, the dagger of venom, it turns it like a key, causing the entire skeletal piece to just fall to the ground.
All right. You guys see the captain drop. You see the ship start rattling and rumbling a bit. And then lend it for Valnir's turn. Now let's go on to Svev. Giant crab. Svev turns and looks. Goes after the spearman. Misses the first clamp with a 6 plus 10. Ooh, missed the second attack with a nat 1. Slamming it down, missing completely, taking 4 points of damage herself from things falling on her. And she uses her bonus action. She uses her other arm that's damaged, but gets the attack with a 19 plus 10. 29 to hit. Doing 17 points of clamping damage, plus 4 more for piercing. You do. Oh wow, this one's how do I want to do this now? Svev rips through this skeletal guy and snaps his spear and snips his head off. And that's all she does for her turn. Now it goes to Chrome.
There was something we forgot
Chrome
to do during the enemy's turn.
What's that?
They forgot to make their strength check. Remember, every turn they have to make a strength check.
Oh, it was a nat 20. I just rolled for it.
All right. So they remain
Success.
untrapped.
Okay. Chrome pulls out her crossbow and fires it with a holy damage bolt. A 16 plus 10, 27 to hit. Doing 16 points of damage altogether. Plus the holy damage. Where's that? It's right here. 8 points of holy damage. And that's all she does for her turn. She reloads her crossbow and gets it ready for another shot during a reaction. As it starts glowing a bright yellow. It is now Grismont's turn. Grismont, there are still 2 guys left. As 2 got taken out by us and 1 got taken out by you already. There's only 2 left on the ship. What are you doing?
The captain's still alive, or
No, Underbase just killed him.
who's left?
Let me see. The shieldman and the other gunman.
I'll go after the other gunman.
Okay.
And the ship.
All right. The ship heals itself, though, so it only takes so much at a time.
Am I close enough to the, or do I have to move towards it?
You have to move forward, but it's only like 20 feet.
Okay, then I'll move towards it and hit it with my tank hammer, like a bat.
All right. He looks at you, trying to put a cannonball in the cannon as he sees you running up across him. All right. Roll that attack.
Got 27.
You definitely hit.
And I get a 9 plus. Ooh, double 9's 18, so it does 18 points of damage.
All right.
And it does push,
It's
so
an
it pushes him. I'll hit him in such a way that pushes him off overboard.
Are you doing the push with the hammer?
Yeah, because I hit him with my tank hammer.
All right. I gotta roll and see if he catches himself. Nope, with a 4 and a 4 and an 8. He reaches cartoonic just like the other to catch and grab onto the ship as he falls and plummets right into the stomach acid. As you swear you've seen some kind of creature swimming in the acid, eating everything, as it's like immune to it. Like a giant prehistoric crocodile.
When you smile at a crocodile.
All right. That was all you do for the rest of you, Grismont?
There's not really much else I could do unless I could get up to the shieldman.
There's only one guy left. Yep, he's across. He's only 5 feet away.
Okay, then I'll hit him with my shield too. I look
All right.
over, just snort, and just go right at him.
Ooh, can we
All
do
right.
a combo?
Sure.
Roll 2d20 and I'll let you both know. This is
'Cause I
rolling
want
to
to do
die.
a combo as Edward with him.
All right, well, roll 2d20.
A 12
see
and a 13.
I got
Okay.
I got 4 and a 10, 14.
I got one at least over 10. Okay, so you guys can. So what's this you guys going to try to do?
I am having my shadow creature go up behind the shield guy that he's about to shield bash. I want you to shield bash him into the shadow monster.
Okay.
And the shadow monster is just going to devour him.
I mean, that's basically it's push, so I can just hit him and he just flies backwards.
Yep, you got to roll strength. He got a nat 1. Never mind. Oh, no. So, Grismont, explain to me how you're going to do this, how you shield bash him into this giant creature, this shadow creature. So,
Well, I know. I look over, I see the shadow creature, and then I just go, "Okay, Edward, just this once," and I smash him right into the shield creature, open maw.
And he just starts flying back. He looks back and sees these giant teeth and a shadow stomach going into nothingness, screeching no as the shadow creature. No, yummy. And then disappears with a big smile.
And it burp.
You hear it in the distance. Wow. That guy had a lot of health left too. That was funny. And then he still was over 100, but you guys just crunched him a different way. Okay. So, you guys take out everybody on the ship.
And I tap. Griswold taps the deck with it with his hand, with the butt of his hammer. He's like, "Oi, Edward, let's set this place ablaze."
It starts shaking abruptly. Right as you
Now
say
the
that.
ship needs to do because the ship chose to move, it needs to do another strength check.
As that's happening, it's rolled nat 1. Everything starts falling apart, even underneath your own feet, as there's a giant
The
pool of
tentacles
acid.
take over.
Tentacles start wrapping around it, ripping it apart even more. I need both of
The
you.
initial grip of the tentacles did.
I need Spev as well, all of you, to do
22 points of bludgeoning damage from the tentacle's initial grip.
I need all of you to do a acrobatics or athletics, and then you got to do a dexterity save, each one of you. Sorry, a dexterity save first, then acrobatics or athletics.
I did for my athletics. I got a 24.
Okay.
And for my, I got a 7.
Edward
I got 11.
18, dual 18. He had dual 18, so
it's critical.
18 plus 3 for Valnir. It's a 7 plus 10, 17.
Okay.
And then for the acrobatics, for athletics, 13 plus 9 for Edward, and 15 plus 10, 25 for Valnir.
Okay. Let's see. Chrome, nat 20. Huzzah. And also for her check after that. And it's a dirty 20 as well. Spev, 18 plus 4. Or 18 plus 5, sorry. And then a 13 plus 7. So, all of you start feeling the feet crumble underneath as you got onto the ghost ship and fought. You turn around and jump off, as most of you are just jumping off at the right time, getting onto our ship that's floating above. Grismont, you're the last one, as you rolled the lowest on your dexterity save, but on your acrobatics athletics was immense. So it looks like this. You watch everybody else jump off, and you're like, that's really cool. And then you look down and realize that there's only a board under your feet and the rest of it's falling apart. And you're like, whoa. And you just Mario jump lunge right past everybody, knowing and believing you can jump higher than everybody else because you believe it so.
And somehow
you just landed across.
And somehow I got a small bag of coins in my pocket.
Right. You end up with this big coin in your hand, and you're looking at it all confused. And it just disappears in the sky. Dink. But you notice the rest of the ship falling apart and falling into the stomach acid. As it doesn't have a master anymore and it falls apart. The shield starts surrounding all of you as Captain Llama looks over. You guys all made it. Wow. I was thinking something. One of you, at least Chrome was gonna die. Jeez. Maybe this Grismont guy because he's crazy. I don't even know where Edward is at the time, so I can't say anything. Valnir, he has flying shoes. Chrome goes.
Valnir and Edward both have flying shoes.
I do too.
You know, when we always called, I forgot that I had wings.
I do have flying
for years. All of you can fly. You mean this whole damn time? And she just looks over. And she smirks and goes, "I could, you know what? Whatever. I got wings."
Yeah, I think
Steph
the
looks over
only
going-
one in our group that can't fly is me.
Yeah. The only thing I think he got was a flying carpet.
On a magic carpet ride.
Yep, he can fly. He has a flying magic carpet that he recently got received from Lunal and a llama. Where at the front of it looks really cool with a wolf, but the bottom of it he doesn't know it's a llama giving the middle finger. And as he flies above people, people look up. They see the llama flicking people off. So Mayhem is unaware that he is wondering why he's pissing so many people off as he flies. You see Captain Llama look over, and you see a portal open up. And Llama and Lunal and Mayhem walk out. And Llama looks around and looks at Captain Llama and goes, "You know, I'm surprised he held it this long. But thank you for doing your job. The rest of you, how the fuck did you lose Nervimex? What is this creature? I mean, I remember seeing these things a long time ago, but this thing came from the deepest parts. Why is it up so high?" And Luna looks over going, "Even in the books it says it's only risen once prior. And it was during a war." Mayhem scratches his head going, "Are we inside of a stomach? Please don't tell me we're inside of a stomach."
We're in stomach. we're in the stomach, puppy boy.
It's like, I could lie to you, but it would not make any point.
And Chrome walks up to Mayhem, freaking out, going, "You remember the one thing that you and me are both scared of? You're telling me a giant anglerfish ate us. Giant anglerfish ate us."
A giant angler.
And he just freaks. "Let me out, let 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 me out." And Lunal shakes her head, opens the portal, Mayhem runs right through. Chrome just starting to pass.
You see
All right,
as you're running through the portal, you hear a snort, the wimp.
Great, thanks a lot, Edward. Now I gotta deal with that. Ha! Have fun. As he transports himself through the shadow portal.
And Chrome going, "I forgot he could just leave whenever he wishes." As she heads through the portal as well, Lunal snaps her fingers, makes the portal bigger so it can consume the ship. As it's doing, you guys look over and see the stomach go crazy and haywire. As it starts raining down acid, as the only thing that's making sure you guys don't get hit is this giant energy shield that was made by Captain Llama and the Grand Archsage Llama and Lunal, as they raise their hands up this giant energy shield, making the portal consume the ship slowly.
As you hear through message, "Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I left a fireball in the juices. Sorry."
In the what? You mean the magazine?
Edward calls them juices, but he was meaning the stomach acid. Massive fireball there.
You left the fireball in the magazine?
As you see Friar of Shadow open up in a fireball, level 9 flat fire down and hit down in the stomach acid, making it rupture, making it activate in a rough way. We get through as the ship finally gets consumed by the portal of the L's. We call it the L's because of Lunal and Llama. Portal closes behind us. Sir Llama, that was Captain Llama, turns back into his normal self, into a goofy-looking sidekick llama with his tongue out, side-eyed the whole time,
Well, I
going,
guess
"It's
Fred's
nice
back
just
to
to be
being normal.
again, right? It's so nice to be myself again." As he craps out rainbow candy and jumps off, and Grand Archsage Llama looks over, going, "Not the weirdest thing. So, what happened to Nervimex?" Crom walks up. Lost him during the ship race. Trying to
Thank
capture
that
him.
llama.
Your llama friend kind of messed up a little bit, but a giant crab attacked us. And then Grand Sage Llama, "Oh, great, you guys got crabs." And Crom just looks over dirtily. No, that's not what we said. Giant crab ate us. I tried to. And then giant anglerfish titan that we thought were just a bunch of rocks, like we were coming near a shore. Find out its tongue looks like a
lantern.
lighthouse. And it yeah, terrifying. Terrifying creature. Huge. Did nothing to it. Maybe had a burp or two because of Edward Knight. But that is in the ocean. I thought the other creatures we fought were scary. That thing is prehistorically terrifying. Llama goes, "Yeah, that's why we're going to relax for a while. We're going to go and read a book of this world that I found." And Chrome looks over and goes, "What do you mean?" "It's a story of another place, another time. During parts of the land, ah, over on a different section of this planet." He smiles. "About 100 years ago, before some of you had this crazy adventure." You can see them in this book. They look kind of 2D, but in real life, they're more 3D. So they say, but I'm going to use my imagination and keep them all 2D in a 3D world. As he smiles, he opens his hand and then opens the book and waves it across, and it looks like he's reading a story as it's making a hologram in front of us of magic of the story he's reading, and all of you are witnessing it. Talking about an adventure of a few characters going on to save this kingdom from a corrupted monster or an angry wizard that's jealous that the princess would not take his hand. And you guys have to take on this wizard and defeat him and his goons. You guys find out. You will. It could be even a story that involves hunting a thief or a squad of corrupt cronies. As Llama waves his hand, you guys witness and watch. Everybody else gets ready to go and head to their headquarters. As Llama looks like his eyes go into a trance, showing and telling the story. Some people sit there and watch, such as Crom and Mayhem, Lunal, and a few others. So, what are Valnir will sit and watch as well. Okay. Edward Knight headed back off to his area.
Edward didn't go through the same portal as everyone, remember?
Yep. Yeah, he went to a different area. He went to his own.
Yeah.
The Sir Llama went off and just started hanging out with the horses, eating hay. And the horses are all confused. And then regular llama tells the story. As even Mayhem and Lunal's daughter, uh, Chaotica Via, runs up and sits on their lap watching the story. It'll tell what's going to happen next week, as we're going to start a small, new, unique campaign for a little while until I get everything ready of 2Ds from the Dungeon in the Box and a bunch of other 2D figures I've ordered over time to make our own little story. So we're going to make some new characters just for that and see how that goes.
Yeah, with how much you have gotten, it's gonna be an epic story.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot. I've bought from them for like 2 years now. But all right, guys, girls, and squirrels. All of our guys that do choose, everybody takes a long rest, so everybody's healed back up. I'm going to go off from the regular stories now and go back to this. It'll be a little 2D adventure. It's going to be fun. We're going to see how it works. I got my new upgrades, which is pretty cool. And we're going to go on that kind of story. I just wonder what kind of characters each one of us are going to be. We'll discuss and figure that out within this week for not next week, because next weekend is Father's Day. So for Father's Day, I'm going to enjoy Father's Day, being a father and a parent. And thank you all for being Father's Day or parents, whatnot out there, and good mothers and fathers.
So, in other words, there is not going to be a podcast next weekend.
Yeah, next week. And I will be putting it as well into the chat. I'll be logging in later for that and setting it and such. But the next week after that, we're going to be starting off the 2D campaign with a bunch of my like 2D figures. As you can see, a bunch of these little guys. I got a bunch of different ones of all different types. We're going to go through. I'm going to show everybody what I got. We're going to sit there and discuss who we're going to play as. And then we're going to make a story up, and it'll be all custom. And I'll be putting away other things for now and shifting everything over, hopefully to the new studio, at least to what we have ready. It's not fully done, but hey, I'll take semi over nothing at all. All right, guys, girls, and squirrel. This was Rolling to Die. This is our custom Dungeons and Dragons live stream that we make every Sunday at 6 p.m. till about 8 or more, depending on the game and story. Sometimes we take some days off, depending on famous or specialties. We may do special events next year, be more eventful for them, but right now, got to focus a bit more. And next week will be a new custom campaign. This one was the Blood Saints campaign, just doing a side story with a unique tell where it has Llama screen off into this new 2D world where we talk and discuss for some new storylines. On that note, we also have CEO, Chaotic Era Odyssey. The world is chaotic. It is a new era. It is our Odyssey. And then we also have the Grey Mercenary Knights, GMK, that works with the movie studios for our stunt choreography and fight coordination and how we do other crazy and kooky things, as well as voice acting, D&D, and combat and knife self-protection or self-defense protection and trainings, as well as just hanging out as a bunch of group of goofy, nerdy, tough guys in a funny way, in a good way. All right, Trooper.
Tune in on Wednesday for the Chaotic Mind podcast at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there or be square.
DJ Thunderbase. Anything to pronounce or state for your Thunderbase studio?
June 27th at Durant Park in Lansing, Michigan. Catch me live from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, That is 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, June 27th at Durant Park in Lansing, Michigan. Catch DJ Thunderbass live.
All right. Hit it, DJ.
Fireball!